Hey guys, it's Jonty. I'm back with another news story in regards to Stadia. Now, this is officially the end of Stadia, and gamers can say goodbye to Google Stadia. They made a tweet yesterday in regards to that, and that was probably their last tweet in regards to their console. They don't even have a console; it's just a controller. So it's gonna be decommissioned. This was the tweet. You might have seen the last game arrive on Stadia today. It's a humble thanks for playing for our team. So a lot of people were talking about it. In fact, I talked about it at in the start of the thing as well because uh, console gaming is another thing, and cloud gaming it never really picked up. So many companies did try that automatically and failed as well. The reason why because internet, even though you have the faster internet right now at your home, but if you are going somewhere, um, you probably don't really have that kind of internet. And gaming or these kind of cloud based platform, they need internet as well. Now a lot of people do talk about that. Yeah, I mean it's the 2023. A lot of people would be having internet. You can't really game without the internet. That's correct, but there has to be some kind of a limitation as well where or some kind of a backup plan, like you can download the game, at least play the story mode of the game when you can without the internet, because otherwise it does not really work. When you need a stable internet connection, it has to be fast and streaming. So if they had come up with a console just like Switch or something of that sort with the controller, then Google might have picked this thing up. They just needed a few more exclusives to their platform. They definitely had the money to do that, to buy some studios off. And just one good exclusive can just hold the whole infrastructure together. So this is what failed. I mean, I'm not an expert, just as a gamer, this is the thing that would excite me to get the console or whatever platform that you have. If you have a very good game, I might actually want to invest the money on it and then actually try to play those games. But anyway, Google will shut down the Stadia cloud gaming service in the UK and other countries. Thursday, Stadia was touted as Netflix for games. So the service will be inaccessible after 8 on 19 January in the UK and same time in the other countries as well. So they did make an update for the controller. It's not like you have to throw the controller away. You can still use it now. It is enabled now as a Bluetooth controller for any compatible device. So you can still play games with the Stadia controller. It's just not going to be on the Stadia platform. So that's kind of like sad. So a lot of people might actually be losing their game data. They won't be able to back up the game data. That's actually a bad thing as well. So Google said in September it was shutting down Stadia because it hadn't gained the traction with the users. A lot of reasons for that. Some of them I did discuss with you right now. Splash Damage, a London-based developer that made multiplayer game Outcasters, said last year it had no plans to bring the game elsewhere. So an update on Outcasters. These stadiums, it is with a heavy heart that we inform that we do not have plans to bring Outcasters. I think that that's gonna change, right? After this one, maybe they're gonna put up the game somewhere else on maybe Android or some other platform, but it's definitely gonna service back up. So anyway, meanwhile, Q Games founder and chief executive Dallin told BBC News his team had spent 2 years developing Stadia exclusive Pixel Junk Raiders, and he wanted to make sure it was not gone forever. So we're hoping to talk to publishers who can help us get it onto PC or even PS5. So yeah, I mean, if you've got a good game, it should be on other platforms as well if it's not there. So it looks like a nice game, and hopefully we can see that on the PS5 or any other console on the PC maybe. But a lot of people are still fans of it. It's not like they completely are not happy about it. A lot of people did have good times with the controller. I can't even call it a console. It's just like a online platform-based controller shit. So Dan, 30 in Ken, got his Stadia hardware on launch. It was the first time he had played any games in 8 years. He told BBC News. I picked up Stadia because of the ease of use. He said there were no downloads, no updates to install, just when you want to play a game. So that's the downside of it as well, because you need a lot of servers to hold that data and stream that data all the time. Obviously, the users need good internet, and the company needs vast amounts of bandwidths for that as well. Because if you've got millions of players playing, it's just not practical at the same time. So that's the news in regards to Stadia. Maybe in the future, after like 2 or 3 years, or I don't know how many years, if there is some technology that can hold this all together, we have internet in every nook and cranny. Maybe this is gonna work of the world anyway. So that's it for now. With that, John T, I'm signing out. You have a nice day. Let me know if you did invest in Stadia, and how do you feel about that, or if you did not invest in Stadia, why you did not do it. So that John T, I'm signing out again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.